I can unplug. Oh, hey. So it's Thursday, and I wasn't very creative in my brainstorming for Throwback Thursday. Sorry. But I figured I should post something, and it's gorgeous out, so I'm at Nonotuck, not the cool part, because I think people don't want people there right now, cause germs. So I'm just chilling on a park bench, and I stole some books from Neri, borrowed, didn't steal, from my classroom that might be Betsy's. Betsy, if these are yours, thanks. And I thought I'd do a read aloud. Oh, look at this beautiful tree. Look at that tree. Let's name him. We will call him Harold. I also am hanging out with a pile of sticks, right here, right in front of me, right there. And hi, we'll call you Todd. Todd, the stick pile. So yeah, I'm gonna get set up and I'm gonna read you an old book. So this is a throwback, but I think a lot of you know it. Hi. If you notice me get awkward, it's because people are walking by behind me, because everyone's outside today because they're smart, because it's sunny. Pro tip, tomorrow is also going to be sunny and 60 degrees-ish, so go outside. Okay, cool, let's get started. So this is a throwback because it is very old. We're gonna do some research right now in real time. So this is Caps for Sale, and it was first published in 1940. So this is the oldest throwback I have ever referenced on a Throwback Thursday, for the record. Greetings from my room in the editing phase of this video. We're school, so let's do some quick school stuff, okay? This book came out in 1940. The year now is 2020. Those are some friendly numbers. So, how old is this book? I will include the answer to my math question at the end of the video. As long as I remember to put it there. I will remember to put it there. Caps for Sale. A tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Told and illustrated by Esfer Slobodkina. Totally might be mispronouncing that name. Sorry if I am. I hope I'm not. To Rosalind and Emmy Jean, and to their grandfather who loved to read to them. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head, naturally. First he had on his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. Excellent posture. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" Ease Wendy, I don't know if you can hear me. I'ma check. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap, which apparently was extremely popular at the time. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. Aha! He came to a herald, I suppose. Humor me, people. So, great big tree. That's a nice place for a rest, thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Note, hopefully it was a much drier day for our peddler when he sat under that tree, because I totally tried to sit under a tree earlier and it was mushy. Ew. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. I'm impressed by his ability to reach that high and touch the top of those hats. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Is there anything missing from this picture? But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. Dun dun dun! He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked up into the tree. And, what do you think he saw? Jellyfish. Wait, no. Donkeys. No. No. Herbals. No. Alright, I guess we'll find out. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray, or a brown, or a blue, or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Zzz, zzz, zzz." Well played, monkeys. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, "Zzz, zzz, zzz, zzz." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Zzz, zzz, zzz." By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps!" But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Zzz, zzz, 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 zzz." At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. But then, each monkey pulled off his cap, and all the gray caps, all the brown caps, all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. He's very meticulous, well-organized caps. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" slightly used caps, only handled briefly by monkeys. The end. More of the end. Happy Throwback Thursday. I hope you guys got to be out in the sun for a little bit, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Alright, we're gonna get started, so I have to get set up. So, we're gonna go into my handy dandy backpack, not notepad. Notebook? I don't remember how Blue's Clues worked. I found my frog. Ready? Oh, check him out. Who did this? He's great. What should we name the frog? I'm not gonna name him. Comment if you have a good name for Froggo. What is it? Handy dandy notebook? Fun fact, I got these sunglasses on a level 4 trip to Five Below. They may be the greatest thing I own. Another fun fact is that I also purchased this moon mirror on the exact same level 4 trip at Five Below. It's pretty great. Another fun fact is that I also wait for the truck to go by. All right. Okay, that's done now. Oh, shout out. Reading Rainbow Book. Also a throwback. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. I think I see my neighbor walking towards me with her dog, so yeah, bye.